Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about WIX. I get this question a lot. Should I get a WIX website? WIX. And they do a really good job advertising. I see their YouTube ads all the time when I'm watching YouTube and not using ad blocker. So WIX is not great. And here's the reason why. It's a very simple premise. Yes, cheap. Yes, somewhat good to look at. No, you don't own it. So let's imagine you have a business and you are renting the business facility and you're on a month-to-month contract. And if you don't pay that month, you know that they're going to kick you out the store and then you're going to have to redecorate the entire new store. That is WIX. You do not own anything. You do not own the IP. You do not own the template. You do not own the content even. So it could be that one day they just take away your website. So I get this from a lot of small businesses. Oh, why don't we use WIX? Why should we pay $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 for you to make a website? Look, very simply, if you are, it's the same with .wordpress. One of the things I hate about resumes that people send me is, oh, I'm a graphic designer, check out my website. And it's like, meganfox.wordpress.com. You couldn't pay a few dollars to get rid of the .wordpress. Come on, dude. You're a company. You're representing yourself. It would be like ppchire.wordpress.com. It's like why? And the same can be said about WIX. WIX advertises on itself, obviously. And let's say we go to that's why none of the better, if you Facebook or Macy's none of them have WIX sites. Because it would be embarrassing for such a large company to be owned by another company and be at the mercy of that company. So I get why small businesses like them and they like the concept, oh, it's a nice website, it's really cheap, it's really easy. But you have to understand your customer base is going to look at it and be like, you have a WIX website. We know that's a cheap website because everyone knows WIX is cheap. It's like Fiverr.com. Everyone knows that you can get SEO backlinks in Fiverr.com, but they're not great backlinks. It's not like a mystery, right? A WIX website is by definition a poor website. It's for people who do not want to spend the money on a real website. And that is your branding. That is your brand. There's no other way around that branding except you didn't want to buy a new website. So imagine you're driving a car and you're going to a cool party and the car you picked is really bad looking. And it is a rental car and let's say it's an okay car. Let's say it's a Ford Taurus. And on the back of the car, it's like Enterprise, right? People know it's a rented car. People are not under the impression of okay, good, awesome. When it's like renting anything in life. I own a home, but before that, I rented a home in Williamsburg when I was in law school. And renting a home, you're at the mercy. So when you leave that home, they take your deposit. They say, oh, this is not clean, that is not clean, and maybe it's not, maybe it is. Oh, no pets, no. You're at the mercy of your apartment lease. They tell you when the lease is up. They tell you when it's month to month. They tell you what to do. And owning a home, paying for a home is not cheaper. It is in many cases more expensive, but at least it's yours, right? And that's the same thing with WIX. I don't take anyone with a WIX profile seriously. And I get resumes with WIX profiles for graphic designers and illustration. Because if you're not willing to pay a minimal fee to own your own domain, to own your own website, then you're not a serious business in my opinion. Because you didn't even pay the $200 it costs for your domain and server. The server in Gutlist is like $25 a month. And the server in PPC Hire I think is like $20 a month. Not server, the hosting. The hosting on that, I don't know the total cost is very high because then it's WordPress and all this stuff. But that's your website. That's who you are. That's your digital presence. I wouldn't wear this outside to a gala, right? I get invited to a few galas given some of the students I've tutored in the past. The parents are always inviting me to gala. I wouldn't wear an Eevee Flareon t-shirt to a gala, right? I would just wear it at home with you guys because I don't really care. Again, these videos are for me. I want to see my evolution as a PPC specialist and as an agency owner. And I watched some older videos and I really have changed in my outlook. I'm a lot more aggressive and I take a lot less crap from prospective clients. Anyway, that's it, guys. WIX, I mean, we know that WIX is a cheap website. Your clients know that WIX is also cheap. How are you gonna, I mean, it's not gonna work. Eventually, it's not good for branding, essentially. Anyway, bye guys.